Students, let's do constructions exercise 22B. Exercise 22B is found on page number 241 and we are doing construction of triangles in this exercise. Okay, now in the first kind of construction, as you can see, we've been given the measurement of the sides. That's why you have it in centimeters. There are no angle measurements given. So in the first step of construction, we are going to learn to construct a triangle with the help of the measurement of the sides given. Now it's always good to draw a rough figure. Okay, to draw a rough figure so we get an idea. So we're going to draw a triangle. It might not look like this. This is just a rough figure for us to know. So in this case, let's name it. So let's name this as A, B and C. So according to this, AB is 6 centimeters. So 6 centimeters should come here. Then we have BC 4 centimeters. 4 centimeters will be here. And then CA is 5.5 centimeters. Okay, so this is just a rough figure for us to get an idea that these are where the measurements should be. So let's begin. First step, construct a line segment AB. So like the figure, the rough figure, we have a line segment here. Now this time take the proper measurement on your ruler, take 6 centimeters, measure it and draw, name it A and B. So this is 6 centimeters. This should be correct with the help of your ruler, whereas in the rough figure, we're just drawing a rough one. The measurements need not be exactly the same. This is only to give us an idea. So here we are showing 6 centimeters. Here also we have AB 6 centimeters. Second step, taking A as the center. Okay, so this time we're going to take A as the center. Draw an arc of 5.5 centimeters. Now, why is it we are taking an arc of 5.5 centimeters? Look at the rough figure. It's giving us an idea, isn't it? That from A we have to draw an arc of 5.5 centimeters so that we'll get C. Okay, because CA is 5.5 centimeters given to us in the question itself. So we're going to take A as the center, take your compass, measure 5.5 centimeters on it and draw an arc. Now, how do you know where to draw an arc? Now, you know it's a triangle. We don't know which shape it is, so we can draw a big arc if you want. Okay, initially because you're not very sure where exactly it's going to come. So we're drawing a big arc. Okay, so this is the arc that is drawn from A. Next step, taking B as the center, draw an arc of 4 centimeters. Look at this figure, BC is 4 centimeters. So we're going to place a compass needle at B and we are going to cut an arc of 4 centimeters. This time you have to cut it on this arc. Okay, on this arc, not anywhere else. So cut this arc after taking 4 centimeter radius. So you've drawn an arc. Can you see it has cut there? Now let these arcs meet at C. So both the arcs have met. The point where the arcs have met, let's call it C. Now join AC and BC. So let's do that. Join AC, join BC. Now can you see you've got a triangle. Now ABC is the required triangle. So triangle ABC is the required triangle. So the measurements will all be correct. So this side will be 4 centimeters and this side will be 5.5 centimeters. So this is why it's always useful to draw a rough figure. It will help you get an idea where the measurements should come. So this is our final answer. And here can you see I have drawn a smaller arc. So you can decide, you can leave it as the bigger arc or you can cut off the ends and make it a smaller arc. So we've got our required triangle. Let's go on to the next question. Question 2. Now again look at the question and see what you have been given. You've been given the measurement of 3 sides. When you see centimeters, you have to remember it is the length of the sides. It's not the measurement of the angles. Okay, so first let's draw a rough figure. So we have a rough figure. Now CB and then we have CA. So let's name it. So let's name this as C and B as it's given and this will be A. So let's write the measurement. CB is 6.5 centimeters. Now how much is CA? CA is 4.2 centimeters. 4.2 centimeters and BA is 5.1 centimeters. So this is giving us an idea where the different sides are and the different measurements. So let's begin. Construct a line segment CB equals 6.5 centimeters. So we have CB, take your ruler, get the correct measurement, name it C and B. So this is 6.5 centimeters. Next step, taking C as the center, draw an arc of 4.2 centimeter radius. How do you know it's 4.2? Look at the rough figure. This is 4.2. Okay, so this is 4.2, and that's because CA is 4.2 and it's given to us in the question. CA is 4.2. So take C as the center, draw an arc of 4.2 radius centimeters. The next step, taking B as the center, draw an arc of 5.1. Why? Because BA is 5.1. So keep your compass needle here and cut this arc. So you can see that both the arcs are meeting. Let these arcs meet at A. So name that point where they meet A. Then now join CA. CA and then join BA. Now can you see we have got the required triangle. So triangle ABC is the required triangle. So what are the measurements? BA, the question itself says is 5.1 centimeter. So if you measure with your ruler, you can see that this is 5.1 centimeter and this side CA is 4.2 centimeters. Question 3, again we've been given only centimeters, that means the length of three sides. So let's draw a rough figure. So this is the rough figure. So here we have BC, that's the first one given to us, BC, so this will be A. So BC is 4 centimeters, it's given to us in the question. Now AC is this side, so that is 5 centimeters, and AB is 3.5 centimeters. Let's begin. Construct a line segment BC equals 4 centimeters. So we have with the ruler, we've got 4 centimeters. We are naming this line segment BC. Second step, taking B as the center. That is this point, taking B as the center, keeping your compass here, draw an arc of 3.5 centimeter radius. Can you see that? 3.5 centimeter, which is given in the question. With the help of your compass, draw an arc. So we've got an arc. Next step, taking C as the center. This time keep your compass here and the radius is 5 centimeters because this side is 5 centimeters. Draw an arc which will cut that arc. So can you see it has cut that first arc. Now let these arcs meet at A. Next step, join BA and CA. So we have got our required triangle with all the measurements. So this side is 4 centimeters. If you measure with your ruler, you will find that these are all correct. 3.5 centimeters. So we have got our required triangle ABC. Question 2. Construct triangle ABC such that AB is 7 centimeters, BC is 5 centimeters and angle ABC is 60 degrees. So here we've been given the length of two sides and we have been given an included angle. Two sides and an angle. So let's draw the rough figure to get an idea. So here let's name it. So we have A, B and C. According to this, AB is 7 centimeters, so 7 centimeters. And BC is 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters. And here it says angle ABC. So B is in the middle. So this is a portion that is 60 degrees. That means here we have to construct an angle of 60 degrees. So this one we don't know. Now if we are asked to measure, we have to use the ruler and measure. So what have we been given? We've got the length of AB, the length of BC, and we've got angle B. So let's begin our construction. So first step, draw a line segment AB like this, 7 centimeters. So with the help of your ruler, draw a line segment of 7 centimeters, name it A and B. Second step, at the point B, construct an angle of 60 degrees. Here is 60 because look at the figure, rough figure. Here it is 60 degrees. So at B, I have to construct angle of 60 degrees. So follow all the steps of construction of 60-degree angle. First step is you draw an arc. Then this point where the arc meets this line, From there, with the same measurement, you draw one more arc cutting this arc. So can you see we've cut that arc? So here we have kept the needle of the compass and we have cut this arc. So this first arc that is drawn is 60 degrees. Okay, so all we have to do is draw a line. So now draw the line. So what we have here is 60 degrees. So let's write that. So here we've got 60 degrees. So we're just extending that line. Now look at the figure. Here nothing is given, so we can't do anything from A because we don't know the measurement of the side, we don't know the measurement of the angle, so we're not going to touch A. Instead, we have to continue with B because now first this we have 7 centimeters. This is already there, we got this portion. So let's write that this we got, then we got this. Now what is left? Only 5 centimeters. And where is that? That is on this side, BC. So now what should we do? Okay, now with B as a center, this time we're going to keep B as a center and we're going to draw an arc of 5 centimeter radius because here it is 5 centimeters. And we're going to draw it on this line BP. We're going to draw it on this line. So let's do that. So can you see that? So take your compass, measure 5 centimeters, keep it on B and cut this line. So this portion where this arc has cut the line, the meeting place, we're going to name it C. Now all you have to do is join AC. So let's join AC. Now can you see you've got your triangle. So let's write the measurements that have been given to us. Now BC is 5 centimeters. So go back to your rough figure and see whether you have everything. AB is 7 centimeters. Okay, AB is 7 centimeters. At angle B, we have 60 degrees. Yes, we have that. And BC is 5 centimeters. BC is 5 centimeters. Now, we don't have the measurement of AC and we have not been asked. Now, if we are asked the measurement of AC, then with the help of your ruler, find that measurement. So, and triangle ABC that you can see here is the required triangle. Question 2. BC is 6 centimeters, AC is 5.7 centimeters and angle ACB is 75 degrees. So again we've got the length of two sides and one included angle. So let's draw a rough figure. So we have a rough figure and let's write what's given in the question. We have BC that is 6 centimeters. So BC is 6 centimeters. So the third one there will be A. Now AC is 5.7 centimeters. So where is AC? It's on this side, 5.7 centimeters. And here it says angle ACB is 75. C is a letter in the middle and that is 75 degrees. That means here we should get 75 degrees. So we're going to get a triangle which has BC 6 centimeters, angle C is 75 degrees and CA is 5.7 centimeters. AB, we don't know the measurement of that side. Okay, so let's begin with the first step. Draw a line segment BC 6 centimeters. So take your ruler, draw a line segment BC. So this is 6 centimeters. So let's write BC there, 6 centimeters. Second step, at the point C. At the point C, construct an angle of 75 degrees. Can you see that in the rough figure? C is 75 degrees. So here we're going to construct an angle of 75 degrees. I hope all of you remember the different steps to construct 75. To get 75, first we have to construct 90 degrees. Then we have to construct 60 degrees. Now the difference between these two is 30 degrees. So that's why we're constructing 90 and 60. So in between we have 30 and we're going to bisect it to get 15 degrees. Then we add up 60 degrees plus 15 degrees to get 75 degrees. So these are all the steps. First step, we have to construct an angle of 90 degrees at C. So how do we do that? First we draw an arc. Then place the needle of your compass here and cut an arc. So we have an arc cut here. Remember, the first arc that you cut is always 60 degrees. Now keeping it here, cut one more arc, same measurement, you'll have another arc here and this is 120 degrees. Now, keeping it on 60-degree point and the 120-degree point, cut two arcs straight up. Remember, we're constructing 90 degrees first. So we need a straight angle here. So we have one arc, we have one more arc. Now draw a line from C to that point. So here we've got 90 degrees here. So remember, first step is 90 degrees. Now we have to construct 60 degrees, and this part is already there. The arc is already there. So we just have to draw that line. So this is 60. This is 90. In between we have 30 degrees which we should bisect. Now how do we bisect an angle? So in your compass, take a radius which is bigger than this, more than half of this. So keep it at this point and draw an arc. Keep it at this point and draw another arc. You'll get in between. So we have one arc there, one more arc. Now you just have to draw that line. So what do we have here? This line has bisected this 30-degree into two parts. So this part we have 15 degrees and we already have 60 here. So 60 plus 15 will be 75 degrees. So here this whole thing, okay, let's mark that. This whole thing is now 75 degrees. So now let's go back to the rough figure. So we have 6 centimeters here. We have 75 degrees here. What else is given to us? Is 5.7 centimeters. And this is on this side. So here, what are we going to do? In the next step, we are going to do this with C as a center. That means we're going to place our compass here. We're going to draw an arc of 5.7 centimeters. We need 5.7. So on your compass, take 5.7 centimeters, place it on C and cut this arc. Cut this line. Cut this line. Now let's see that. So here we have cut the line. This is 5.7. Okay, so here we're going to name this point A. Now join BA. So we're going to join BA. So join BA. So now can you see we have a triangle. So let's see whether we have everything. BC is 6 centimeters. Yes. Angle C is 75 degrees. Yes. Now CA is 5.7 centimeters. So let's write that. CA is 5.7 centimeters. Now this 90-degree line and the 60-degree line are not needed for the triangle. That's why it is in dotted lines. They are dotted lines because they are not needed, but we need both those lines to construct 75 degrees. So we have used them. So finally, triangle ABC. Can you see that clearly here? So ACB is 75 degrees. So angle ABC is the required triangle. We've been asked to construct ABC. And we have followed all these instructions. Question 3. AB is given, the measurement AC is given, and we are told the measurement of angle A. So let's get the rough figure ready. So here we have the rough figure. Let's name it A, B and C. AB is 6.5 centimeters given to us in the question. AB is 6.5. AC is 5.8. So this time this side. AC is 5.8 centimeters and angle A is 45 degrees. So this is 45 degrees. So this side is not given to us and we are not asked about it. So we can leave it like that. Now let's start our construction. Draw line segment AB equals 6.5 centimeters. So let's do that. Take 6.5 centimeters on your ruler, draw a straight line, name it A and B, and this is 6.5 centimeters. What is the next step? Now look at the figure and decide what your next step is going to be. Next step is at the point A, construct an angle of 45 degrees. At this point, we have to get an angle of 45 degrees. Now, how do we get 45 degrees? We have to bisect 90 degrees, isn't it? Half of 90 is 45. That means first we have to construct 90 degrees. Now, how do we construct 90 degrees? We have to get an arc for 60 degrees. We have to get an arc for 120 degrees and then construct 90 degrees. So let's begin the construction for 90 degrees. And where should that be? At point A. So let's do that. So first draw an arc, then keeping it at this point, draw one more arc. Remember, this is 90 degrees, 60 degrees, this is 60 degrees. Keep it at 60, draw one more arc, that is 120 degrees. So this is 60, this is 120. Now keep it here and draw an arc on top. Keep it here and draw another arc because we are looking for 90 degrees. So we've got one arc, we've got one more arc. Now draw a straight line. You have got 90 degrees. Now we've got 90 degrees. We have to bisect that 90 degrees, divide it into half so that we get 45 degrees. How do we bisect? When you bisect, keep your compass needle here and draw one arc. Then keep it here and draw another arc. So let's do that. So one arc and the other arc. So we've got the arcs. Now draw a straight line. So we have a straight line which is 45 here and 45 there. So this portion here is now 45 degrees. So let's write that. So we have got angle A is 45 as shown in the rough figure. Okay. Now what else is given to us in this rough figure? We finished this, we finished this. Now this we have 5.8 centimeter and that is on this side AC. Okay. So AC, this side is going to be 5.8 centimeters. So what is the next step? With A as a center, draw an arc of 5.8 centimeters. So keep it here, your compass, take 5.8 centimeters and draw an arc on this line. Draw an arc on this line. So here, can you see an arc? This arc has cut the line AD. Now this point where it cuts, let's name it C because that's what it's given in the rough figure, C. Now we have to join BC. Join BC, you've got a triangle. So let's name it all, let's measure it all. AB in the figure 6.5 centimeters, 45 degrees at A, and here we have 5.8 centimeters. AC is 5.8 centimeters. So now triangle ABC is the required triangle. So we've got the required triangle here. Question 3. Construct a triangle PQR such that PQ is 6 centimeters, angle Q is 60 degrees, angle P is 45 degrees. So here we've been given two angles and an included side. So two angles and one side, and we're also asked to measure the third angle R. So let's draw a rough figure first. So we have a rough figure. Let's name it all. So here we have P, Q and R. Okay. Now what is given to us? PQ is 6 centimeters. So this is 6 centimeters. Then angle Q is 60 degrees. That means here we need to have 60 degrees. Angle P is 45 degrees. So here we have 45 degrees. And we are also asked to measure angle R. Measure angle R. Okay. So let's begin. First step, draw a line segment PQ equals 6 centimeters. So we have a line segment. Now PQ, now with the help of your ruler you should do this. So this is 6 centimeters. Then look at the figure. Now here we have to construct an angle of 45 degrees at P and we have to construct an angle of 60 degrees at Q. So in our second step at point P, let's construct an angle of 45 degrees. Remember, to construct 45 degrees, first you need to construct 90, then you need to bisect it. Bisect means dividing it into two halves, so you get 45 degrees each, 45 and 45. You are bisecting it. Now to construct 90 degrees, you need to first get an arc of 60 degrees, then get an arc of 120 degrees. So let's begin by constructing an angle of 90 degrees first. So at P, draw a main arc. Now keep your compass needle here and cut one arc here. So I've cut one arc. Keep it there. Remember that is 60 degrees. Keep your compass needle there and cut one more arc with the same measurement. We've got that. Now we're going to draw 90 degrees. Place your compass needle here, draw an arc on top, place it here and cut that arc. Remember, we're drawing 90 degrees. It has to be a straight line. So draw your arcs on top. So now we've got 90 degrees. Now this we are going to bisect because P is 45 degrees, not 90. So we have to bisect this. To bisect this, what do? We place a compass needle here at this point where the arc has touched this line and draw one arc. Remember, it's going to be half. So somewhere here. So keep your compass here, draw an arc. Keep your compass needle here, cut that arc. So two arcs, so there's one arc and one more arc. Now join PQ. So now we have joined P. We have drawn a line from P through that, not PQ. From P, we have drawn a line through that. Okay, so now this is 45 degrees. So as you can see, this is now 45 degrees. So we finish constructing 45 degrees at the point P. Now we have to construct 60 degrees at point Q. So the next step, we're going to, at point Q, construct an angle of 60 degrees. So for that, draw an arc and placing your compass neatly here, cut this arc. Okay, any measurement. The first arc will always be 60 degrees. Now draw a line. So you've drawn a line there. So this point is 60 degrees. So at point Q, we have constructed an angle of 60 degrees. So what is the next step? Let the lines of 60 degrees and 45 degrees meet at point R. So this is the line of 60 degrees. This is a line of 45 degrees. They have met at a point. Let's name that point R. So this point is R, not where the arcs are meeting, where the two lines are meeting. That point is R. Now, triangle PQR is the required triangle. So we have PQR. This is the required triangle because we've been asked to construct triangle PQR. Now there is one more part, measure angle R. Now there are two ways of doing it. One, you can use your protractor, place it at R and find the measurement of R. Another thing is, all of you know that the sum of angles of a triangle should be equal to 180 degrees. That means angle P plus angle Q plus angle R, all this should equal 180 degrees. And we already know P is 45 degrees, angle Q is 60 degrees, and we have to find out angle R. So you can solve this equation to find angle R. So to find angle R, first add up these two. 45 plus 60 is 105. 105 degrees plus angle R should be equal to 180 degrees. Now angle R will be equal to 180 degrees minus 105 degrees. 180 minus 105 is 75 degrees. So that means angle R, by measuring, we find that angle R is 75 degrees. So one, you can use your protractor and find out. Otherwise, you can use this method and say that the measurement of angle R is 75 degrees. Question 2. QR is 4.4 centimeters. Angle R is 30 degrees. Angle Q is 75 degrees. Measure PQ and PR. So first we need to draw a triangle with these measurements and then measure two sides PQ and PR. Now let's draw a rough figure. So this is our rough figure. So let's name the points. Now here we have Q, we have R, we'll name this P. So we have the triangle PQR. According to the question, QR is 4.4 centimeters and then angle R is 30 degrees. So here we need to construct 30 degrees. Angle Q is 75 degrees. So here we need to construct 75 degrees. Then we have to measure PQ. Now PQ is this side and PR is this other side. So we have to measure these. So let's follow this rough figure and draw our triangle. First step, draw a line segment 4.4 centimeters. So here we have the line segment QR and this is 4.4 centimeters. Use your scale and get the correct measurement, 4.4. What is the next step? Next step is at point R, construct an angle of 30 degrees. So follow your rough figure. This will help you understand where to get your different angles. So at R, we need to get an angle of 30 degrees. So we're going to construct an angle of 30 degrees at R. So for that, you need to draw an arc. So we have drawn an arc, then place the needle of your compass at this point here and cut this arc. Okay, so we have cut an arc and that is the 60-degree point. So mark the 60-degree angle. Now we have been asked to construct 30 degrees. Why did we construct 60? Because we need to first construct 60 and bisect it. When we bisect it, that means we're dividing 60 into two equal halves, we get 30 degrees. So now we're going to bisect this angle. This is 60 degrees. We're going to reduce it to half of it. So let's do that. So now we're going to bisect by placing a compass needle here and at the 60-degree arc. And we're going to bisect it by drawing two arcs. So we have drawn one arc, one more arc, and now we have got this line here, which is the 30-degree line. And this is the 30-degree angle. So we have finished this part. We have constructed an angle of 30 degrees at point R. Next step, at point Q, construct an angle of 75 degrees. That is here. We need to construct an angle of 75 degrees. Now, how do we do that? First, we need to construct an angle of 90 degrees and then an angle of 60 degrees. So let's do that. So first thing we have to do is 90 degrees. So draw an arc, place your compass needle here, cut one arc, place your compass needle there, cut one more arc. Now placing your compass needles on both these arcs, draw two more arcs straight up because we are getting 90 degrees. So here we have one arc, then we have another arc, both have met at a point. Now draw a straight line. So now we have the 90-degree line. This is the 90-degree line. Now we're going to construct 60 degrees. We already have an arc there which is for 60 degrees. So all you have to do is draw a line through it. So this is a 60-degree line, this is a 90-degree line. The angle between 90 and 60 is how much? 90 minus 60, you get 30 degrees. So the angle between them is 30. Now if you bisect, 30 divided by 2 is 15. Now all you have to do is add up 60 and 15 and you will get 75 degrees. So now what are we going to do? We are going to bisect the 30-degree angle here. So place your compass needle on the 90-degree line here, which has cut the arc, and the 60-degree line here, and draw two arcs. So we have one arc, one more arc. Now join that line. So here can you see from Q you've got a ray going straight up and going through that point there. So that is 30 degrees. Now here we have 60 degrees and here we have 15 degrees and 60 plus 15 is 75. So 30 degree here has been divided into two. So this part is 15 and this part is 15. We are making use of this angle here, 15. So we have now constructed an angle of 75 degrees here. What is the next step? Let the lines of 30 degrees and 75 meet at point P. So this is the 30-degree line and this is the 75-degree line. They have both met at a point. Let's name that point P. So now we have the triangle PQR. So PQR triangle is the required triangle. So we have constructed, look at the rough figure, see whether we have everything. We have 4.4. At R we have 30 degrees. At Q we have 75 degrees. So first step, we have to construct the triangle. We have finished that. Next, we have to measure PQ, triangle PQR separately. And we have all the measurements. QR is 4.4, angle Q is 75 degrees and angle R is 30 degrees. Now we've been asked to measure PQ and PR, that is PQ this side and this side. So place your ruler. With the help of your ruler, find the measurement of these two sides. So what do we see? Using a ruler, we find that PQ is 2.3 centimeters, around that. Okay, the measurement is around 2.3 centimeters and PR is 4.4 centimeters. So PR is 4.4 centimeters. So as you can see, these two sides have the same measurement. So check this with the help of your ruler and do it. Question 3. PR is equal to 5.8 centimeters. Angle P is 60 degrees. Angle R is 45 degrees. That means we've been given two angles and an included side. So first let's draw that. So let's draw a rough figure. Let's name it. Now here this is P and this is R. And here we know that that is 5.8 centimeters. Now angle P is 60 degrees. That means here we have 60 degrees. Angle R is 45 degrees. So here we have 45 degrees. Now we've been asked to measure Q. So this is going to be Q. We've been asked to measure Q and to verify it by calculations. So let's begin. First step, draw a line segment PR equals 5.8 centimeters. So we have PR and this is 5.8 centimeters, 5.8 centimeters. Now, at angle P, we have to construct 60 degrees. At angle R, we have to construct 45 degrees. So at point P, construct an angle of 60 degrees. So for 60 degrees, we have to draw a main arc and then from here, cut this arc. This point is 60 degrees. So we have 60 degrees there. So this part is 60 degrees. Next step, at point R, construct an angle of 45 degrees. So here 45 degrees here. So in that case, first I must construct 90 and then bisect it. So draw an arc, place it here, draw one more arc, that's 60. Place the compass there and draw one more arc, that's 120. Now place your compass needle on both these points and draw arcs above. So one and one more, draw that line. Now this is 90 degrees. We have to bisect this 90 degrees to get 45 degrees. To bisect, you need to place your compass needle here and get in the middle here two arcs. So we have one arc here, one arc. Now draw a line passing through that. So can you see that? We have drawn a line. So this is 45 degrees. So we've got 45 degrees there. Let the lines of 60 degrees and 45 degrees meet at point Q. So this is a 60 degree line. This is a 45 degree line. They're meeting at point Q. Now, triangle PQR is the required triangle. Now we've been asked to measure Q. Isn't it? So first we constructed the triangle. Now to measure Q, you need to place your protractor on Q and measure it. That is one way. That is how you measure it. And then we have to verify it by calculation. So what is the calculation? Okay. Measuring Q, we get 75 degrees. How do we get that? With the help of the protractor. Now verify it. That is, angle Q plus P plus R is equal to 180 degrees. All three should add up to 180. So let's see whether 75, let's begin with that. So that is angle P plus angle Q plus angle R. All this should add up to 180 degrees. So let's see, angle P is 60 degrees. Angle Q, with the help of the protractor, we found it out to be 75 degrees. And angle R is already given 45 degrees. Let's add up all these. So when you add up 60 plus 75 plus 45, you will see that it adds up to 180 degrees, showing us that this is correct. So we have verified it. Okay, we have verified that the answer that we got by measuring with the protractor here, angle Q is 75 degrees. So we'll stop with this for now, children. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.